Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Friday the 18th of December 2020. We are joined by Leah. Dun dun dun! Hi sweetie! She's very, very sleepy. She's actually snoring, so you might catch a little cat snore. We're going to do a couple of facts from 1144 random and interesting and fun facts that you need to know. And I think this is a very important fact, okay? Humans can have anywhere from 12 to 60,000 thoughts per day, with 80% of these thoughts being negative. How do they know that? Okay, how do they know that? But I guess, when you kind of analyse it, I find that I am a bit like that. They're more likely to be negative than positive. Have to make more of a kind of an effort to put your foot in the positive camp, don't you? The human brain has 100 billion brain cells. Crumbs, that is a lot. Wow. There are more living organisms in a teaspoon of soil than there are humans in the world. OMG. 95% of the decisions you make have already been made up by your subconscious mind, and a penguin can hold its breath for 20 minutes. Crumbs. That's a bit mind-blowing, literally, isn't it? Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. How do they measure all that? We're using Gregory Scott's tarot. More mind-blowing. I always show you the back of it. There's the back of it. Let's have a looky-see. Gregory Scott Tarot. Is it actually called that? Of course I can't find the box already. Oh no, I can. I can find the box. Wow. Have I got the microphone? I can find the box. I've got the microphone on. Everything is going good. Gregory Scott Tarot. A tarot of positive clarity. Artwork by David Corsi. If you want to buy it, I think you can buy it on Gregory's website. What do we need to know? Nice. Not doing reversals, not feeling that reversal feeling. Oof, that bad boy's still there. This energy's been knocking around for a while, and I kind of recognise it. And it could be because we're all kind of, well, not all, but lots of people, more nines. We are negotiating going back to workplaces, not going back to workplaces. Let me know in the comments section how it's going for you, sort of hodgepodges of working from home, half working from work, not wanting to go back and work in an office, wanting to go back and see people, that kind of thing. There's a certain amount of jiggery-pokery, I think, between us and what used to be called the higher-ups, bosses, authorities, maybe even governments, local authorities, whatever's going on. There seems to be there's some notion of how much you're going to do for yourself, how much you're going to be at home, how much you're going to be feathering your own nest, how much you need to take charge of your own emotional, physical, financial security. Overall energy card, 9 of Pentacles. Nice card. We got the grapes. Always good grapes in the 9 of Pentacles. We got 2 treasure chests full of money. Okay, show me the money. Show me the grapes and the well-dressed man. I mean, he's looking pretty pucker, isn't he? He's looking well-dressed, like he can take care of himself. He can grow some good grapes. He can make bank. He can provide his own security. And it's a 9. And I think yesterday we had 3 9s. And yet, old friend, the 9 of Swords, the Swords of Damocles, the 4 a.m., the Wolf card. When you wait, do you ever do that? God, when I'm really, really worrying about a whole load of things put together, occasionally, instead of waking up, coffee, like that, and sort of groping my way to morning. You can, you know, when you just go from sleep to like that, and you wake up with a gasp, as if you're coming up from underwater. Okay, that's that face. That is that face, and it's because usually for me, I've had a whole series of dreams, soap operas of what could go wrong, you know, what might go wrong, and what ifs and nonsense stuff I half understand, you know, the sort of thing. So I feel like there's some anxiety about this, but there's also a very positive way forward when it comes to taking charge of our own existence, our own destiny. Okay, over here we got the Seven of Pentacles, which is kind of a precursor to the Nine of Pentacles, starting to build a nest, but also starting to harvest. I mean, oof, low-hanging fruit though. Yeah, she's reaching for it. I'm not feeling bad about that though. There's no snakes in the garden so far. But actually, no, there might be just watch out a little bit, okay? Some of what you're worried about, do you remember yesterday we had the King of Swords in reverse? Some of what you're worried about is true, as ever with worries. But some of it, and this is a very good way of showing it, is kind of phantomy, okay? Six of Swords. Cutting out the phantoms, cutting out the phantom fears. Cutting out the ghosts and the ghouls and what's under the bed and all that kind of 4 a.m. stuff. And then working out what you do need to worry about, okay? If you're dealing with authority or people or higher ups or whatever you want to call them, because we've got that Hierophant card again with the High Priest, then think about the Hierophant or the High Priest. They have a rule book. They have, remember we talked about yesterday, someone wants to trip you up with the rule book. If you do need to meet them toe to toe, if you do need to renegotiate your salary or whatever it is that's got you 9 of Swords in it, instead of focusing on the very long term, what could go wrong, this could go wrong, that could go wrong, see if you can actually just get down to basics. What's really going on here? What do I really have of value? What am I sure about that I can talk to this person about? What do I bring to the table that is unequivocally mine? 9 of Pentacles. Then, God, we got 3 9s again, actually. And then we got the 9 of Cups, the emotional wish card. And never mind what that person is banging on about and how much they're putting the fear of God up me. What do I actually want? 9 of Cups. Emotionally, what do I need? I don't want to be press ganged into something. What do I need? I'm going to take my time. I'm going to make sure I'm fulfilled. I'm going to feather my nest, and I'm going to make sure it happens whether you like it or not. Old friend, the 6 of Wands. That came up yesterday. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There's definitely a triumphant way forward with this. And the only major arcana, but who needs any more? No, apart from the Hierophant, the Sun. A lot of this could be economical. I'm noticing this because there just looks like loads of gold at his feet, and then there's definitely loads of gold at his feet, and there's starting to be gold at her feet too. This is building an empire of your own. This can be working from home, starting a channel, doing some whatever it is, side hustle that's becoming something that can feed you, okay? Emotionally, financially, and physically. I like this for you. Let's have an oracle card. This has been around for a while, okay? Don't want to not notice, don't want to ignore even the Knight of Swords. There may be the need for some plain speaking about this at some point. If you do have to have a meeting or a negotiation with somebody, yes. Unfinished symphony. Sometimes with the 9 of Swords, we've thought so far into the future that we want to fix everything in one meeting. It might be that you do it in stages. It might be that you throw a line out there and you see whether they bite, okay? It might be that you have been in this situation with this person before. It doesn't matter. This time it's literally a whole different world. It's a different country. You're different. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm going to take a Brian and Wendy Frood card though to go with it. The other thing that comes to mind is you don't need to defend yourself. You can put your best foot forward. You can say what you bring to the table, but don't be defensive. You don't need to defend yourself. We get the Sorcerer. Do you remember yesterday we had the Magician? This is some kind of hidden help with this. It might be from the universe. It might be from just some kind of weird coincidence that happens and you think, that was advantageous. 6 of Wands. There might be some kind of help with this. I'm going to summarize. We've got 3 9s again. Again, 9s are about defending yourself. They're about not quite coming to fruition. They're about it hasn't reached the 10 yet. We've got the 9 of Cups. Make sure you're getting what you absolutely emotionally want and need without compromise. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. I'm trying to find the other 9 now. 9. I wish I hadn't. And then we've got our old friend Fear and Loathing. Okay, Fear and Loathing at 4 a.m. The fear and loathing at 4 a.m. might not go away. Okay, but don't be dictated to by your fears. And don't be dictated to by anybody else either. Stand up very clearly and in a kind of earthy way for what you know you're worth. And don't let them take you off balance. Say that because we get balance as our Healing with the Angels Oracle card. Don't let them take you off balance so that you step into defending yourself. No need to. Never apologise, never explain. Children, for some of you, the negotiation might involve childcare, children, or even if it's with a boss or with family, or you may be negotiating with your children. Good luck with that. Serenity. Accept what you can't change in stages, okay? This is not a one-shot deal. Whew, I summarised. Leave me a comment and let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.